Hi everyone, today I'm going to be giving you an overview of the recent Fortnite Party Royale event. This is an event they held live within the game. First and foremost, users that logged in got a pair of these neon wings, and this will give you an idea of what Party Royale is all about. It's all chill, no sweat, essentially weapons are disabled, and it's all about just having and sharing a social experience with friends while listening to music from notable DJs. This is kind of the player's first look at the main stage. You can see there's a directory and vending machines, and really Epic Games has pulled out all the stops and put all their little toys and tricks in the game to really give people a chance to express themselves in an environment where, they're usually trying to fight to be number one. This is just kind of the attract mode, and this is the screen that was used to basically host these live performances. So you can see they've put a lot of effort into not only the streaming technology, but they've also built a bunch of custom assets. The shards around the screen actually move to the music, and you'll see that soon. Fortnite is all about its emotes and dances and players expressing themselves, and Party Royale was really no different. Here you can see I got into a dance battle with another player even before the event began. The real impressive thing here is I was just expecting one stage, but they built an entire custom island that has time challenges. You can see a whole city over there. All of these are accessible at any time, even during the performance. It is clear they have not built this as an elaborate one-off. There's a huge movie screen off to the side. Here I'm doing one of the many time challenges around the island. But there's also just a ton to explore. For example, here you'll kind of see off into the distance, they built a whole pirate ship, added all these targets around the map so you can actually shoot yourself out of a cannon. And here they've even made kind of like a, frozen yogurt stand with a bunch of, and they've really pulled in together all their like fanciful and fun stuff. Here's their take on a video arcade, but the interesting thing to note is they have changed a lot of their in-game weapons. You can see the grenade launcher there and this bounce pad. They have made them specifically tuned for this event, so instead they shoot paint now, and you'll see those demonstrated later. So the interesting thing about the set is you don't realize that all these panels around you are actually screens as well. So at certain points during the performances, they would use these to show a bunch of different visuals. The game also clearly knows its target demographic. It has a lot of things for gamers. Like example here is I found a bow and arrow that shoots plungers and found out you can actually shoot the screen, and as you can see, once I figure that out, a bunch of players do the same.
Back and forth. Let's do this.
This was also really cool. Dylan actually knew what the venue would look like and then gives directions to players to mess around and jump on launch pads and, emote throughout the experience. It made you really feel like you were participating. Here you can see the crazy length that both Steve Aoki and Epic Games went to sync up the music, and even Deadmau5, when he turned it up to 11, the visuals are just, in some cases overwhelming visually, and this really helped bring a concert-like atmosphere to the entire event. The entire event lasted about 2 hours. And here you can kind of get a sense of how they communicated with their players.
Hopping into different streams and seeing all the madness that was happening. Everything from Cyber PK fishing people off of platforms to Gref G and all of Spain screaming for Steve Aoki, to Nick A30 and his whole community dancing in sync. I see all of you guys and I love you all. Thank you for participating. Those are just some of the many ways that you can have fun here at Party Royale. Thank you to Dylan Francis, Steve Aoki, and Deadmau5 for that amazing live show. And thank you to the millions of you who came out tonight. Now be sure to check out the rebroadcast right here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Until then, good night and be well.